is a good podcast. Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. This is a good podcast.
I'll get started. We'll make it quick. Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. I am your number one host, baby boy, Xander Nolan. To my right, Jakeb has decided to join the U.S. military, so he isn't here.
Yeah, he watched Top Gun.
He watched Top Gun and he joined the U.S. military.
But
we've drafted someone who's better than Jakeb, and I'm
a
saying
conscientious objector here to fill in the slot.
Oh yeah, aye, Captain.
It's Katie Gonzales.
Thanks for being here.
Hi, yes, yep, that's me.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
here reporting for duty.
Thank you for filling in. Thank you for listening to 20 minutes of the podcast and catching the vibe before you came on.
When I got the call from my good friend Jakeb, I was like, I can't not do this.
Mm-hmm.
This is necessary.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's the world would fall apart if you didn't do this.
Yeah. Where would we be without podcasts in the world? Where would we be?
Where would we be without podcasts? Without me talking about how hot my daughter is?
He got banned. Did you guys see that? Do you care about Jordan Peterson? Do you know who Jordan Peterson is?
Yeah, and I saw that he got banned for saying something about Elliot Page.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Real
bullshit.
transphobic shit.
Yeah.
But he claims he'd rather die than delete the tweet. So here's what.
Rather die.
Yeah, us too. We want that.
I'd rather die.
What a shitty dumb hill to die on.
Yeah.
So stupid.
For real.
Yeah.
I didn't finish the introduction. And
Oh yeah. Sorry.
the person who does all of the work, Colt Joyce.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
All right, now
Sorry,
we can
I
keep
brought
talking
Jordan
about
Peterson immediately at the top of the show.
From
we
the
talked
top.
about this. We talked about this outside the show. You bring up Jordan Peterson too much.
He's just so evil. It's fun to make
I'm
fun
not
of him.
evil. Evil is a construct made up by weak men.
So he sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
he
Well-
could play evil Kermit. He has the look of it too.
Dark
Just
Kermit.
paint him. Yeah,
Dark Kermit.
you paint him green.
Dark Kermit.
I think his main problem is his diet because all he eats is beef. Like that's
like a Joe
it.
Rogan.
Well, I think he's even like gone further than Joe. Like he's been on Joe, and Joe's been like, "What's going on with you, man?" Like when Joe's calling out, like, "What's going on with you,
Yeah.
man?" There's good stuff going on.
An all beef diet. The
Yeah.
constipation from that must
Yeah.
be wild.
I'm
It's
constantly unable to poop or fart, so it has to come out somewhere,
On
and
Twitter.
I do so.
He won't delete the tweet because he wants to die from
Yeah.
constipation.
It's true. We can get off Jordan Peterson.
Do
Sorry
we?
for
Can we?
nuking the show immediately.
Can we get off Jordan?
You know,
Peterson? No.
I was ready. I was like, I don't know what I'm walking into. It might go that way immediately.
yeah.
Did you prepare your Jordan Peterson talking points? I should have given you homework for this.
Just like, I
Absolutely.
hope you were reading the internet. And I'm like, oh, shit.
What have you been reading on the internet?
What have
this
I
week?
been reading
Yeah.
on the internet? I listen to a lot of podcasts.
What are you listening to? We like talking about other people's
Oh, I
podcasts.
love, okay. Paranormal podcasts that I really, really like. Bigfoot Collectors Club, A Funny Feeling. They're like brother-sister podcasts.
Okay.
If they're talking about ghosts or the paranormal or anything weird, I'm into it.
Sign you up.
Sign me up.
Maybe.
sounds
Let's
fun.
listen to a ghost-themed episode.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a ghost-themed
Well, I would
episode.
have written a thesis.
I figure you would have one already.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a ghost believer? Is that why you're
Yes.
into the show?
Yeah.
Like, defend your position. Why are you?
Defend my position.
Why are you a ghost
What
believer?
is a ghost, though?
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa!
what
Go into your mind. And,
what is a ghost?
I
is a
think I
ghost?
can define a ghost.
Okay.
Did you?
It is an otherworldly being that we as humans cannot comprehend.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got.
Katie, what's a ghost?
What's a ghost? I think that that ghosts are. They could be a lot of things. Interdimensional
Okay.
beings. I mean, because they appear in. There's like you have like all kinds of apparitions people see. Man, the coffee's not hitting it. I'm just like,
No worries.
and I don't do drugs or drink, so I'm just like, this is my brain now. I'm stuck like this, and yeah, some people in sobriety discover higher powers. I just discovered, the paranormal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've had experiences, you're saying?
Yeah.
Would you like to share?
So I used to clean houses a lot, and it was a dark time for me. That's the real scary part. It was a dark time for me, and like I was cleaning this house, and like I kept getting a vibe, like I could see out of the corner of my eye, like a man in the corner of the room, and I'm like, oh, I'm crazy on account of the substances. And
Right.
no. So I like clean this house, and my manager comes by to like check how I did, and she's like, you need to remake the bed. And so I remade the bed and made it better. We leave, and then we get this like, and the whole time when she's there, I'm still like kind of seeing this dude.
Okay.
And then like she leaves, and I leave later because the house is all done, and we get like a nasty email from this man who owns the house, like the bed was completely ripped apart and like everything was a mess, and
Wow.
Whoa.
and just like, and I was like, oh, he's either lying to get money, or that was a ghost, or I'm crazy and this is a coincidence. There's more, but they're not locked and loaded.
Okay.
That's fine.
Do you guys believe in aliens?
Ooh.
Ooh, I do believe in aliens.
I don't know if I do. I feel like we would have figured, like people would know by now if it was a thing.
I do believe in aliens.
Okay.
I don't necessarily always believe that they're visiting us. I think the universe is so incomprehensibly big that somewhere in the vast...
It was incomprehensibly too big for the non-coffee brain right now.
What if they're not from another planet? That's what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like future... Well, I like the idea of future humans.
That's
Check
a
it out.
Can you explain that?
Well, like, so future humans have close to ascended, to gotten to a point
Okay.
where they can go on these like lightning fast like UFO things. They can
They're so
do all
smart
this
that
shit
their skin
and
turned gray and their heads got big.
exactly. They're so far in the future, and they're so fucked up that they look gray and alien and tiny.
So you believe in time travel?
I don't believe in time travel.
But
in this,
You don't?
Okay, let's follow the line of logic though. You believe in aliens?
But
And
I
this
do
is
believe
what
in
you
aliens.
think.
You're okay. Here's the
Okay.
thing. I don't necessarily believe in this. I'm just positing a theory
Okay.
of the future humans. I think aliens do exist somewhere in the galaxy, in the universe,
In the galaxy, he says.
even in the galaxy. The galaxy's
Whoa.
pretty fucking big too.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just don't think it really matters, huh?
No, it doesn't, because even if they do exist, they're never gonna make it here.
What would happen though?
What would happen is a lot of us would be like, take me with you.
Because
You
people,
can do, I'll join an alien.
you're gonna defect because like the whole thought
Yeah.
is like immediately the world will unite and nobody will fight each other because they will be fighting
Oh.
the aliens, right? That's like the
I'd
the
like to hear him
Independence
out.
Day thing. You want to talk to him?
Yeah, I want to talk to him.
I think Independence Day understood aliens best. There'd be some people who hated the aliens, some people trying to blow up the aliens, and some people who are
Wanna-
hanging out on a skyscraper being like, take me with you, aliens.
Want to French kiss the aliens.
Yeah, they want to French kiss the aliens. I'm one of those.
Trying to get freaky with the aliens.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I had an opportunity to make out with an alien, I would.
And if they're
I
like,
wouldn't say, yeah,
what if they're cool like the alien from the movie Alien?
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm looking around. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know nerd shit.
I was like, this is like nerd heaven.
You're in the nerd cave. At
This is
Mike's house.
I've never hung up like a paint. No, I did once. I just my house looks like
Oh, I
I'm
love that.
18.
Do you like
ran
that
away.
6-foot painting of Mike that he has on his wall there?
that is sick. I want a 6-foot painting of myself like that. That is
I'm
so
looking
cool.
right now at an oil painting of a man with a shotgun in the woods, and he's killed a great white shark.
That's correct. That's
How'd it get there?
Self-commissioned
It's
by
like a
Mike.
bloody hunting knife. Like he shot it first, but had to finish the job
yeah.
manually.
Looks like a cookery, something like that.
Yeah, I played enough CS:GO to know that for
Yeah,
sure.
right.
Yeah, definitely.
And was this a self-portrait or commission?
This was commissioned by himself, the man that owns this house.
I
do you
get
think?
it. I love it.
I think it's pretty badass.
It's so cool. I want that whenever I own my own home in 80 years.
If you commissioned an oil painting of yourself,
You
what would
know-
you be doing?
Oh yeah, we're all gonna own our own homes. That's
your little,
a thing.
Your little FEMA hut.
FEMA hut
Little-
XZ-97.
your little
I
white
already
cubic
am, like,
tent.
was planning like a commune out here with some friends, and like now they're all like, we're gonna leave the US, and I'm like, wait, I don't have any money.
Shit.
No.
You don't have upward mobility like us do?
No, they're smart people who have jobs that are needed in other countries, and I'm like,
Oh.
no.
Where are they going? Europe?
They want to go like Canada and New Zealand, I think. They're still.
I'd move to New Zealand. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I don't know if they would accept it.
I don't.
That's what I
they don't let
said. I'm like,
anybody
Australia and New Zealand don't want anyone.
Yeah.
And I don't even think Canada wants anyone.
Canada doesn't want Americans for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Me especially. They'll be like,
You specifically?
what do you bring to
No.
the table?
What
do
kind
I-
of job are you
Welcome
going to
to
do
the
up here in the
Canadian
Great
border?
White North?
Welcome to the Canadian border. Can I see
Oh, fuck, I forgot he's Canadian.
your passport, please? I'm Jordan
Oh,
Peterson.
yeah.
I also work at the Border Patrol.
Immediately
Can I see-
declined.
Can I see your passport, please?
Why are all the right wingers from Canada? Like all the commentators, like Steven Crowder's from Canada.
Because my thought is they can't cut it there,
Sure.
so they get really into right wing American, United
They go
States.
full
That is
Marabou and move
so
down.
Weird, because it's like, just enjoy yourself.
Mm.
Don't do this.
They're always like American constitutionalists too, which is weird because like you're not American, bro.
And like, I read something once that there was like a lot of different versions of the Constitution. Not like
really?
versions, like different,
I don't
but
know anything about
they
this.
hand wrote copies or something. I don't know if that's true.
I don't know either.
one of the copy people was just like, and everybody gets to look at boobs.
The end. That's how it stops.
The end.
Let's see if anybody
They
catches this one.
should have put in the end on the Constitution.
Have you read the Constitution? Do you know? Can you verify for me that is not how it ends right now?
They keep updating it. Every new amendment has the end at the end of the amendment.
And we're not touching this again.
PPS.
And they
Every
have
time
it.
They do an amendment.
PP.
Oh God, what were we on? We were on aliens. We were on.
Oh yeah, I've already forgotten.
It's okay.
The
That's,
internet.
That's how the show
What
goes.
is the internet though?
What is the internet?
It's all around us. We can't see it. It's floating in the air.
Mm-hmm. We're breathing it.
It's a
We're
series of
breathing it.
tubes. I went to college for this.
You went to college for the internet.
I mean, I went to college for computer science.
I lived through Y2K. I was in the robot war.
I did. I lived through Y2K. I was 4 years old.
I was old enough.
I was old enough to know.
I was old enough to be afraid I would never read fan fiction again.
But Mom,
The fear. That was a real fucking fear. I was like,
I have to know. Does Dawson's Creek ever make out with Harvey Birdman?
oh.
You have to know.
What kind of
know.
fan fiction were you reading at that young,
God,
spry
I
age?
didn't ever want us to talk about this in a way that's documented for
Oh,
everyone.
too late. We'll cut it.
We could cut
Well,
it.
back in my day, liking anime was not cool.
Mm.
That was not cool.
Weeb.
And so I discovered that I did not want to be not cool, and so was like, this has to end
Okay.
now. And now, like, you have people who are just like unabashedly like anime, and like they're not ashamed of themselves, and they can like go. I mean, we have like Megan Thee Stallion talking about loving anime all the time,
Ugh.
all the time, and I'm like, I had to do that in secret, in the darkness and shadows,
I see.
You
And-
walked, so that we could run.
so that she could gallop,
So that Megan was like,
so that she could be free.
Do you still watch anime?
No,
No.
not really.
It's
No,
been ruined
no,
by the
well-
normies.
Because
Damn.
you love something so much. That time in my life was about hiding a lot of things about myself.
I understand. I get it.
I was like, I definitely can't have gay thoughts, and I cannot like anime.
Those are two equally dangerous things.
Yeah, equally dangerous. And there's like the liking anime to queer pipeline is like strong.
It is very strong.
That's a straight line.
Why do I want to be a cat girl?
Yeah,
The Venn
yes.
diagram is just one big circle.
It's just one circle, and I see it because I like talk to high school students all the time, and like they'll be emailing. Oh, this is good. I get a lot of emails, and I think I'm speaking to a young Korean man,
Okay.
and it's like because the name for the email is like a Korean name, the profile picture is a Korean person.
For sure.
And then like the sign off is a completely different name. And I realized these kids are emailing me from BTS Stan accounts.
What? Hold
Like-
on, we gotta roll it back a little bit. How did this start? What do you? Why?
I work for college.
Okay,
And so I
gotcha,
get
gotcha,
emails
gotcha.
from like
I see.
prospective students.
Gotcha.
And like they'll email me from like Stan accounts. As like, but they're doing something like they're trying to initiate something that should be their real name.
Wait, so their message, it's a legitimate message,
Yeah, they're like, tell me more about.
but they're sending it from their BTS Stan account.
Yeah.
Which that means that's their main, probably.
Yeah.
Yes, like the implications is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The
Their
implications.
main is a BTS Stan account.
And also
That's crazy.
Yeah,
How are they doing? They're probably not doing great right now. They're probably sad.
BTS?
BTS broke up.
Oh,
no.
I should always start with my condolences.
I'm doing the little heart hand thing. Don't
does
assassinate
that
me,
mean?
BTS Army.
Oh,
Oh, maybe this is how we start getting
Please
more
don't kill me.
viewership. We start talking about BTS.
They're so scary.
Here-
BTS
here-
is so scary. Don't say anything
what
bad
does
about
this
them.
mean?
Hey,
Is
BTS
this a-
stands.
That's their little Korean
heart?
It's a Korean hand symbol they do.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
That's a
gonna
little heart.
Am I allowed?
Yeah,
Am
it's
I
for sure.
allowed to do
For
this?
sure, for sure. It's good. It's not like a negative thing.
I'm gonna start some controversy here because I want.
No,
I want
don't make
listeners-
BTS
I want
mad at us,
listenership.
Xander.
I want
No.
listenership. Hey,
What?
BTS stands, you dum dums.
Don't do this.
I know you're listening, and I know you're like, these folks, they're into BTS. Let me tell you the real gosh darn truth. I don't care about BTS.
Don't come after me, please.
I hate them. All right,
Oh,
I don't like them. Don't care for them. I
No.
love J-pop only.
Please don't message my.
Oh,
job and get me
yeah.
fired.
You can find me on Twitter at ZanFrancisco69. Feel free to quote tweet me. Feel free to engage with my tweets in any way that seems negative or positive. Engage with my tweets.
You don't want this smoke. You don't
do
want
it.
This.
Come at me, BTS. I
This is a
hate
bad
you.
decision.
J-pop fans assemble.
J-pop fans, come defend me.
For real though?
I like. You know what? I like 80s, early 90s J-pop too. Harumi Hosono, a genius.
Go
Your
more.
reaction.
Go more. It's the words that I said out of my mouth. Go more.
Keep it going.
Harumi Hosono was just like a producer in Japan.
Shout
and
out.
like was like the dude who produced like a lot of those like big J-pop acts from the early 90s.
That's cool.
But he also released a ton of like solo
You
music that's
really-
just like music, instrumental stuff. And it's
Were you into any of like the goth shit? Like,
no, I wasn't a guy. I was
I was a big goth boy.
I was like the opposite.
Normie. I don't know.
I feel like no, there's normie.
prep.
I feel like there's like a step further. I was like a sunshine boy.
Sunshine boy. What?
I don't know
That's
what
some
that is.
theater.
Yeah, I was theater, choir.
Oh.
Are you saying like J-pop emo?
Oh no, being a sunshine boy. Oh, I was talking about more like so. There's like goth Japanese bands like I think Malice Miser.
I haven't heard of them.
These are like deep cuts from my brain. Like, but I mean like not like that's interesting though. So you weren't so like I love 80s music. I'm so happy that Gen Z is into Kate Bush now. And like there's so much stuff that I've always liked that now like Gen Z is like, this is cool. I'm like, it is. And I've been standing. this is my
As
hill
the
to die
representative
on.
of Gen Z, I will say the vibes will change in about a week. People
The
will move
vibes.
on and choose a
Yeah.
different thing.
Now
That's
that-
kind of how it works, unfortunately.
Now that the finale of Stranger Things is out,
Yeah, which I'm not.
you haven't caught up on it.
No.
I watched it last night.
No, and this is my hot take, my hill to die on, which
boy.
is
Very
Hill to
excited.
Die on is
Oh,
one
I
of
can't
the-
wait to
Here
run
we
up
go,
that
here we
hill.
Go, here we go. Running up that hill.
Yep. Kate Bush, if you're listening, thank you so much for the things you've done for America and for people that live here. It was really cool of you, and I have spiritual experiences when I listen to your music. I forgot where I was going before
Yeah.
that about Gen Z.
It's a good shout out.
Oh,
you were
about
saying
Stranger
Gen-
Things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
fuck
I'm not
Stranger
cut
I'm
Things.
Gen Z. Okay.
You
So,
are?
Yeah.
No, I like Gen Z. I'm not like other millennials.
I'm not like other millennials.
I am like other millennials. I hate Gen Z
I
for
think
sure.
that they're funny and,
and
they,
BTS fans.
And BTS, you're just
You're
well,
good.
that's one in the same.
You're going
One in the
Oh.
same.
a dangerous route, Xander.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get engagement here, Cole.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
side tangent. During the pandemic, I was invited to play D&D with every single person I've ever met.
That's wild.
I thought from pop culture that D&D was LARPing because I'm an improviser.
Right.
And I showed up to, I kid you not, 9 hours of paperwork.
D&D's, I think it's really fun, but you have to be in the right mindset for it. If you were coming in as a LARP mindset, it's not going to be fun for you.
I will be a hobbit. I will be...
Also, 9 hour session for your first time is like insane.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. I tap out at hour 3.
I do like 2, 2 hours.
I always tap out at hour 3. I'm exhausted. I cannot deal with people at that point.
See, we as improvisers, we're trying too hard when we play D&D. We're like trying to actually make a character. A lot of the other people are just kind of there.
I want to play a game, and I was like, I wanted to like have a full character and stuff, and I like was like, there's math in this.
Gotta roll dice. Gotta count.
It's the worst.
I think it's fun.
Okay, so here's I'm in the exact same boat as you, Katie. Like, cause like every single time I play D&D, I get real bored when it gets to the math like section.
So bored.
But like when it's character, roll your die, like roll the die, like you're hanging out as your character, doing things as your character, and then you roll a die, and then you have to like come up with a reason for whatever. That's so fun to me. And then we get into combat, and combat takes too long.
I always play sped up rules. Like sped up rules is definitely the way to go.
Cool. Talk to the DMs I've played with; they suck.
Okay.
Actually, I'm kidding. One of them does.
That's hot take. Whoa.
You're really like coming out at everybody today, Xander.
Who don't I hate?
Really
Who don't I hate? Give me someone. Hate them.
Who don't you hate?
I mean, I just didn't like every time I'm like, I guess I'll use a spell. And they're like, you can't.
Yeah, that's
and I'm just like, well, you literally invited me because you said, oh, Katie's so funny. And like, it would be fun to have someone who's like, will do voices and stuff and be a bard and sing actually and make up a song on the spot. No, the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, you're invited to my D&D game eventually if you'd like to play. It will be much more fun and much more chill. Oh, look, it's Mike. Hey, Mike.
Mike?
From the painting?
Mike?
From the painting.
Mike!
From the painting.
Hi.
Mike,
Hi.
it's I see you on the wall.
Defender of
Being
the house.
honest.
I love your home.
Yeah.
I give him a little walk around.
Yeah, he gave me Colt's room. You want to give me the rest of the tour? All right.
We're doing the tour now, I guess.
Are we going on tour?
We're pausing for the tour.
I mean, if this is the game room, what is the rest? I wish I had more money. I wish I had I could focus.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah. ADHD didn't exist for people assigned female at birth when I was a kid. They're like, you're just being bad.
My parents don't believe in ADHD.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a thing.
Same. It's demons. It's just demons. You just got demons.
You just need to focus better. You just need to figure it out.
You could get your head out of your ass and apply yourself.
Why are you listening to music and watching a video while doing your homework? What's going on there?
I'm sorry.
That's how my brain is quiet.
Why are you sad? Stop being sad.
Yeah, you're just you're just crying because you want attention. I do want attention, but I'm also sad.
Are you into witchcraft and wizardry?
No, but
That's
all my
exposure.
friends are. Yeah. I'm like I could tell the witches like I need something, and I think they would assemble. But like I don't know. Like even my therapist was like, have you thought about witchcraft?
There's no, they come on, really?
Yes, and she's okay.
There's no way.
Because I have some issues.
Have you thought about Wicca?
She was like, I have personally some issues with OCD and like I ruminate a lot, and she's like, I think that the rituals of it could help distract you in a positive way. And I'm like hang up the phone.
Be better options.
I get it.
I think you should be a witch. That was my Hogwarts.
That's I mean
my owl from Hogwarts.
That's right. Licensed therapist saying do this.
I'm on the therapist train on this one.
Okay.
Like pulling tarot every day like helps me kind of like focus. Like I'm not necessarily like in it for the magic part of it. I'm there for the ritual and the like, what am I immediately thinking when I'm seeing this image? And like, what does that evoke for me from my personal life right now. Fun, solid self-reflection.
Are you a witch?
I only really do tarot.
He didn't say no.
He didn't say no.
I wouldn't say
But
I'm a
also
witch.
in this political climate, I don't want to out anyone as a witch either.
Yeah. Abbott comes for me next. Oh, fuck. What if they do outlaw, like, witchcraft?
Witchcraft.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, they're going for sodomy next, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Yep. And everyone better think long and hard about the definition of that.
Yep. Oral sex is sodomy, guys.
Yep. Everyone.
No more blowjobs for anybody.
For anyone.
No one gets that.
That's why Abbott and Paxton are trying to outlaw they don't get sex.
You can't feel the bottom half of his body anymore.
Send him into a forest. See what happens.
Let God do his work.
We hate Abbott. We could say that. That's another person I'm coming after. Come at me, Abbott. BTS stands.
BTS stands are still the scariest group.
Because they're an army.
Yeah.
They
What
are.
are they? They have no leadership now.
They just lost their general. Yeah.
Well, I bet what's going to happen will be like 2 or 3 bands created from this rift.
Ooh.
And then that will be just a field day.
So, like, what happened when One Direction broke up? Because I didn't really follow that, but I think this is a similar
Is that
situation.
what burst Harry Styles?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. That is what burst Harry Styles onto the scene. Is
Then-
Jamin going to be the burst out from?
Oh my God! What if they kind of reunite together?
One Direction and BTS on the same stage.
Whoa.
I was about to say America and
Holy
Korea,
shit.
but they're One Direction's British, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm like,
fair.
One of them's named Nigel. They're definitely British.
Nigel.
Harry
No
S-
American child has been named Nigel ever.
Harry Styles, Nigel. What's his last name?
I have no idea.
Cumberbund.
Cumberbund. Yeah, let's go through the Harry Styles, Nigel Cumberbund,
I don't know. the other ones.
Redmond Featherbottom.
Edmund Featherbottom,
Gerald Hanker.
Gerald
Hanker.
Hanker, and of course the token American Bill.
Of
He
course.
doesn't have a surname.
You gotta have one.
Bill.
Bill
Cornbread. From America. Capital City, America City.
I guess.
Yeehaw, here on One Direction.
What happened to the boy band? I'm not sad that the boy band trend is gone, but
What did happen? We no longer like groups of men. Anytime they're allowed to gather.
the podcast industry's falling.
I know, right? I know what I was walking into.
Yeah. You're right, though. Yeah, I think we're over groups of men.
But honestly, though, that was what a time. I still listen to like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, and I'm like, you know what? This is good. This was a time. This was a vibe.
2012, best year of our lives.
Yeah, the world did end.
Yeah, remember that the Aztec calendar thing? Oh my God.
We're not going to pay attention to the scientists saying the world is falling apart to climate change, but I am going to listen to some Aztec guys. They had to really figure it out.
Was it the Aztecs or the Mayans?
Oh my!
Was it? You're right. It was a Mayan calendar.
I just
That's
have
my
to.
bad. I'm
I
fucked
have
up.
to
That's
say
my
this.
fault.
I
My fault.
apologize to the Guatemalan community. I know I'm a massive embarrassment because I've been told, and
Damn.
that's my apology. Good evening, everyone.
Thank you. Oh gosh.
That was a good apology.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
I think that was really heartfelt.
wasn't it?
I think it was so good. Maybe it'll take some of the heat off of Xander for insulting BTS Army.
Fuck BTS.
It's back on.
I'll never apologize.
It's gonna come back and bite you in a couple of years.
I can't wait. Not even 5 years from now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start getting added when they reunion. They're like, "We found you."
Yeah.
Good
We've come for
engagement.
you. You're gonna get banned from H Mart.
Oh, okay, that's big.
That is big.
That is big.
Yeah, I would never do anything that would jeopardize me going to H Mart. We're close
I
to
take
one
it,
right
I would
now.
like
I
to-
think
Sorry you had to drive so far. I live way far north.
it's a burden that I will carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it though. I was like, oh, I don't know where I'm going.
Hi. have been getting really into, for some reason, re-listening to the old 90s Christian music I used to listen to as a kid.
Like Jars of Clay?
Dude, I have been fucking with Jars of Clay all day.
Who was the rapper?
Toby Mac?
Toby Mac from DC Talk?
Yeah.
We've talked about DC Talk on this show before.
I've been listening to 90s Christian hits on Spotify, like a playlist made by them, and like most of the songs were not in the 90s, they were in the aughts.
So who's like in that? Because there's some bands that are like Christian but also good bands.
Yeah,
Switchfoot I would say is one of those.
Switchfoot's okay. I would say my favorite.
I don't, but okay. Forgive me. I was deep in the Christian culture.
Yeah,
same. Yeah,
we're high fiving.
High five Christ. High five Christ.
We got out.
Switchfoot was also like 2000s, like that was an aughts band for sure. They were 90s.
They weren't. I know Jars of Clay.
Jars of Clay. Well, I was reading up on them. Jars of Clay was like that one of the first big bands to make that crossover in the 90s
to being like a Christian band.
They were Christian, but they had like some mainstream success. Like their songs actually played on mainstream radio.
I see.
Particularly Flood. That's the Flood. Rain on my face. It was found raining for days. If I didn't treat over 7 days, and the rain was crushed to the sea, lift me up.
Yeah. Oh, I just had like a flashback. Yeah. I was like, no.
That song rolls.
Blood coming out of my nose.
You're crying on the worship team floor. You get a flashback, and you're actually still on the church floor right now. Was
y'all's church like mine would say it was non-denominational, but we had a lot of like, I guess, Baptist kind of flavor to it, of like the pastors talking and you're like, yes, amen, preach it, brother. Things like that. And
I love that.
Yeah, I'm realizing that seems like a cultural appropriation in some ways. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm now putting this together. It was deeply traumatic. But like that's how mine was. And then like I've gone to like mass with my friends' families.
Like Catholic mass?
Yes. Yep. And the Catholics. And like the priest is talking, and like instinctually I was gonna say yes to something and caught myself. I'm like, oh, y'all don't do call and, I mean, they do their version of call and response, which is all like,
it's all scripted though.
Scripted. Yeah. And we come from like improv church.
You're from improv church?
Catholics are sketch church. Baptists are improv church.
What are evangelicals? I was from a non-denominational. Evangelical.
Yeah, evangelical.
Sure. The talking in tongues.
And then
night TV. That's what evangelical churches are, if we're doing comparisons.
Because like, just like, because the pastors are all doing like a very long like improvised stand-up set.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are the audience and the band and everyone else. We're just like improvising with one person doing stand-up.
Yeah. It's almost like a concert.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very strange. Very strange. The American like pastor group is like probably the largest group of entertainers in America.
And like people, and they're just crushing it because like people want to laugh at what they say.
Yeah. Captive audience. Everyone's on board immediately and implicitly. Easiest gig in the world. You don't even have to be good. You don't even have to be good at it.
You just have to be like engaging. And, like,
and like most of the sermons are pre-sermoned now. Like they just pull like just things from the internet from some other bigger pastor who had it written by somebody else.
My church literally had reruns.
They would play.
They would like redo a sermon from a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
How insane is that?
This one was so good.
This one was a banger.
This was a banger.
Wheels out a little TV and puts a little bad VHS, and it's like, and the pastor's just like, yeah,
this
look
is
at this
from the vault.
I'd like to remind everyone.
I go hard here. I go hard here.
Vacation Bible school time
Jakeb
right now.
Jakeb White.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Hold on.
We have a call. We have a call.
Can you put on your headphones? We have. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Hello. Who is this?
Yeah,
you called in and interrupted the podcast recording. Who is this?
A podcast?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of one of those in dozens of years.
Are you from the future?
Yeah.
Well, that's a relative question. I'm from a future.
Okay. So, yes, you are from a future. You're a future man.
You're a future man. And y'all, this is like a real podcast because y'all have Collins. This is like exciting.
Very, very high tech. Yeah.
I didn't mean that insulting.
Especially in the future.
It did not take a negative.
I did. Fuck you.
Hey, future man, what's going on? What future are you from? What are you here to tell us about?
Well, have you ever heard of the butterfly effect?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a great movie.
I don't know. There's
no,
a movie.
not the movie. I'm talking about the concept.
With Ashton Kutcher,
where you step on a butterfly in the past, and then Pepsi is now Coke and stuff.
It's if you've touched a butterfly, later something bad happens.
Right.
At any point in the past or present.
If you kill a butterfly, the world ends. Is that? Yeah. Are we right?
That's
not. Well, yeah. Basically, yeah. Don't touch any butterflies.
Okay.
And you'll be fine. I'm from the future.
Right.
Yeah. Oh wait, no,
you
the future or a future? I gotta be clear.
Oh, whoa, yeah, that opens up. What if there's multiple?
Because you got onto me for this, and I want to be clear with you. Did you?
No. Okay. I need to be clear. When I say the future, I mean the future.
Right.
When you say the future, like there are multiple futures from my perspective. There are multiple futures from you. There's only one for me.
However, you are now in my present. So our futures are also as indeterminate at the exact same time.
But what is perception? What is it?
Yeah.
What am I saying right now?
What is time but a flat circle? So what's the world like? So you said you're past 2045. Like what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in the world? Is it everything get figured out? We do good?
Yeah, 2047 is pretty sick. Everyone has a pool.
Everyone has a pool?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what we were lacking.
Every citizen, every person, or just anyone, like a dog.
Well, yeah, I guess they should have made that more clear. It's every citizen. If you're not a citizen,
have we changed the citizenship laws to make that happen? Like, is this like a little monkey's paw situation? What's going on here, man?
I'm sorry. What's that thing you referenced? A monkey's what?
A monkey's paw.
Monkey's paw. It's hard to explain.
It's another movie with Ashton Kutcher.
That's definitely how you say it.
Is Ashton Kutcher there?
Yeah, it's Ashton Kutcher in the future.
Yeah, well, so you're doing a lot of references that I'm not really getting.
Because you're from the future.
Yeah,
I understand. We're doing super old references. I'm sorry. Tell us about the future. Tell us what it's like.
In my present,
right?
Well, you keep saying the future. In my present, all movies have been banned.
Oh, but you have pools though.
You see, I'm going to go ahead and explain this to you. Matthew McConaughey won whenever he ran for governor.
Whenever that happened.
Yeah, we know
and
that.
Then he ran for president.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I could see that happening.
And then he sold the country.
He sold
to Canada.
What?
To Canada?
I'm cool with that.
Why would he do that?
Why is this the Canada talk today?
Because it was a good deal.
It was a steal.
How much did he sell it for?
Yeah.
What did we get back?
There was actually no money per se, but he did get a pool built for every U.S.
Okay.
That was the purchase. He asked Canada, "Will you build everybody a pool?"
I guess that makes sense.
So is it kind of a water world situation in the U.S.?
Yeah.
It's crazy because
Canals,
global warming has actually gotten better.
It what?
Yeah, we're back to global cooling. We're actually not producing enough carbon right now. It's getting chilly.
I see. So what can we do in our time? Because I understand that our futures are different than your future or whatever.
Right.
But like is that what you're coming back?
It's been so long since I heard a podcast or since I even thought of one that I just got sucked in. But yeah, I did have a reason for coming back to the past from the future, from my future.
Thank you for doing
it.
Thank you for sending a warning. I appreciate it for sure.
So here is the warning.
Oh no!
I think maybe we
lost him.
We lost service.
Oh no!
Should I try to call him back?
Yeah, you should try to call him back. If he might have been attacked by time police.
Time police.
I'm calling back.
The pool police.
The time pool police.
Interpol. I'm sorry. Send me to jail.
I think we lost. We broke up.
What are you talking about? This is me, Jake. I'm on vacation. Why are you guys calling me?
Oh, you know what happened?
Sorry,
no. I think what happened was Future Jake, Futureman.
Oh no, he's still using the same number.
Tunneled through.
He's using the same number still.
Did a space tunnel through time and connected through your phone and called us.
Luckily, you called me on my cliff tour.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I forgot about all the cliffs in East Texas.
Yeah, well,
well, Jake, I'll let you take care of that. Thank you so much for accepting our call. Have a great vacation.
Oh, wait. Before I go, though?
Yeah.
For the...
Whoa, cold.
He's going to blame me for that. He's going to be mad at me.
Cold.
He's going to... I think he already kind of is.
Yeah, he sounded pissed off.
I think he already kind of is mad at me.
Who isn't mad at you, Colt?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Jake.
On a cliff tour.
What a man. Yeah, apparently he's getting kicked out of the Army.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Poor Jake.
Yeah, wow. I'm just, whoa.
He's getting court-martialed, dude.
Dude, bro.
He got court-martialed, dude.
He got court-martialed,
bro.
What the fuck?
Welcome to the Army, bro.
Bro, how tall are you? How many pounds do you weigh?
Can you see?
Can you run?
You got any bone spurs, bro?
What are your thoughts on killing?
Want to commit a war crime with me, dude?
Bro, you want to go waterboarding, bro?
We send drones over. It's not like they're real people.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh.
Wow.
What new activities have you been getting into, Katie?
I am going back to college.
Whoa.
For what?
For mass communication. So I'll be certified to do talking into a microphone.
Well, congratulations. Put this on your resume.
I do tell every single person that I meet that I like. I'm like, oh, hi. Yeah, I've been on podcasts. I sing, I dance, I write, I act, I voice act.
I love that. Really I've been on podcasts is the beginning of that list.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
The modern world.
Yeah, I've gone from very low self-esteem to having incredibly high self-esteem.
Shout out. Hell yeah.
And you're a multi-hyphenate.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and now I'm a college co-ed. I'm just like you.
How much are you going back to school? Is it like a part-time thing or?
So I'm going to be a full-time student for a year.
Okay.
And I'm doing ASU online.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I have a lot of friends who are big ASU alumni.
Big ASU heads.
Yeah, they love it.
Big Sun Devils.
There's a big community here in Austin. They have like
Devil
events
heads.
and shit.
With doing mass communications, what do you like want to do for a job, or do you have that in mind? You don't have to.
I don't. Well, my dream is that I just want to like act, but unfortunately, I need a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't start doing improv until my 30s, so.
Oh, really? I started literally on my 21st birthday.
On your 21st birthday? Yeah. And you said, gift to myself?
Well, I didn't have any friends. So I was like, I had just moved here, and I just went to a class on my birthday.
At Cold Town or at? Oh. Yeah. That's wonderful.
So sweet.
Who was your first instructor?
Tari, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
That's a good
I
one.
love her.
Maybe not for the 101. I can't remember who coached the 101, but she was my level 1 teacher.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. And you were just like, this is it for me.
I don't know. I don't do improv so much anymore. I really enjoyed it. I met a whole bunch of really cool people through it. But I think I'm more like in the like podcasting or sketch side of comedy. I think that's where I end up.
Cool. Yeah. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I miss Cold Town. Rest in peace.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, still alive. It's still alive. It's just not.
It's trying. It's trying.
Let's be brutally honest. Cold Town is not alive right now.
It's not the same, and at least I got 1 year out of it.
Until they have a venue again, like you can't be a comedy club without a venue.
That's true, and it just has a bunch of venues, like little islands, and like.
I'm not slamming on like individual shows, but like as a theater, like there's no community for the theater anymore because there's
it does
no
feel
theater.
because it feels like I know and I talk to like a certain group of people from Cold Town, and that's who all like my troupe and like people associated with it. And like we'll we know each other, and I feel like Game On is its own thing.
Yeah.
And then there's like people who do still a lot of Violet Crown stuff still, and it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the
like,
bigger troops have kind of piggybacked onto Fallout at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, that was happening even before like pandemic. People were leaving Cold Town to go to Fallout.
What's crazy too is I remember like late 2019, early 2020, everyone was talking about going to LA. Like,
yeah,
like I felt like everyone was talking.
I was going to move to Chicago. There was a group of people from my trip that was going to try to move to Chicago.
Oh, as a group? That's so sweet.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
And then the pandemic happened and all the theaters shut down in Chicago. So
yeah,
we didn't go.
Rip in peace, everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, everything ever existed.
Because it's like,
Ugh.
yeah, because it's weird. If I don't want to go to Chicago, New York, or LA, it's like then I have to stay in Austin, and that's like, oh boy.
Yeah.
What is the
Maybe Atlanta maybe would be a place
Yeah,
you
I
could
don't
go.
think I
That's
should
another
go
one.
to Georgia.
Yeah,
I've been thinking
Texas
about,
to Georgia.
Yeah, I'm like, gotta get out of here. Where should I go?
Georgia.
Georgia. But it's like, is there good improv in Portland, Oregon?
I'm sure it's
We
okay.
can find
Like
out.
I'm sure it's very similar to a small community here.
Their stand-up scene is. I think Portland's stand-up is fun. Like there's good crowds in Portland
Then
for
I
stand-up.
gotta
I don't like
start
the
doing
stand-up scene
stand up.
You don't like the stand-up scene here?
Yeah, I think it's just.
Oh, it's
like,
lame here. I mean, it's like Michael Saylor and nobody else.
Yeah.
Or not Michael. What is that guy's name? The guy with the Texans baseball cap.
Oh, I know the one you're talking
Michael
about.
Priest.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He's like the only. Joe Rogan's here now, so
have
he's
a-
bringing in all of his
It's-
New York
it's
comedians
it's
and LA comedians.
It's different now.
Yeah.
We have a lot of comedians that are pretty decent.
Yeah.
And like good, by all means, like way better than me. I just don't care for the scene very much here.
It feels like, and I don't say this to be negative on people that live here or do stuff here, because I'm one of those people, but like if you get big enough or good enough, you just
Go to LA.
leave,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, kind of my plan
Mm-hmm.
also. But
Same.
Same as ASAP.
Now, please,
yeah.
please engage with my tweets, BTS fans,
Yeah.
so that I can become famous off of your hate.
Oh yeah.
I want to move to LA. Give me enough engagement that I can.
Yeah, that's what sucks too, because it's like if I go to LA, I'm gonna have to have like 400 roommates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I've taken some solace in like eventually there will be a pot of people moving from Austin to LA that I'll probably just jump on,
Same.
which like I think I'm comfortable with
Yeah.
that.
I mean, we've discussed that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's just up there. It's
You want to
like
come? You want to come to LA with us?
Come
my
to
God.
LA.
It's time to go home, and
are you from California?
I'm from Orange County.
Oh, okay.
California.
I moved out here 11 or 12 years ago.
To
and-
Austin?
To Austin.
Yeah.
In the big like exodus, like everyone that I had like gone to school with, they went to like Portland, to Austin, to New York, New Orleans. It was like a mass exodus. Everyone got out of
Really?
Orange County. Yeah. And a lot of them moved back, or like went to ping pong to another one of the
Mhm.
Sure.
places. But
Yeah.
Most of the people from my high school stayed in Kansas.
in Kansas, what was Kansas like?
Shitty. Bad.
What's the day in a life?
I've never been. I've never been to Europe. I've never been anywhere.
it's,
Yeah,
a
Kansas
very
is
similar.
just
It's a
north.
very similar experience.
Similar vibe. Some
Everyone-
people say Kansas is the Europe of the United States.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't even get
Yeah.
You couldn't even say it.
H marked my Paris, and Kansas is the Europe of
Yeah.
the United States.
They don't tip in Kansas.
That's not true.
They don't tip in Kansas. They have universal health care in Kansas.
Yeah.
They welcome refugees.
Bidets on every toilet.
Bidets.
Yeah.
Kansas is so weird.
Yeah, bidets on every. There's a bidet on every toilet.
God, I love bidets.
Gas stations got bidets, man.
Would you use a gas station bidet?
Yeah.
I of course.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
it's just spring water at
there's
your
no
butt.
there's no two
What if-
directions on a bidet. You know.
What if someone's been drinking out of it?
That's not gonna stop me. That's not gonna stop me from putting my butt. That's
How
on
would
them.
you know?
So when you attach your butthole to a bidet, what's
You're
that
not
like?
attaching.
When you put the bidet in your asshole, what's that like?
I use a hose like an American.
Fair. I mean, most people they just do the shower.
Oh,
We
God.
line up in my apartment complex and we all take our time, and
Socialism.
we pass the hose to the next guy in line.
That's right.
And you don't make it
socialism is
weird.
when no shower.
No, not at all. It's
no
not.
shower, just hose.
Yeah, no shower. Oh my gosh, I should make that into a sticker.
Socialism is when no shower.
No shower, just hose.
No shower, just hose.
Ooh, that could be an official Mouse Out of Wedlock sticker.
We'll get you royalties. Don't
We'll
worry.
get
about
you.
Thank you. Yeah. I've been eating canned beans. I had my first like not waiter job, not cleaning houses or anything like that, and I'm like eating beans.
it. Hell yeah.
I'm
Hell
like,
yeah.
this is what I fought for.
I started doing it's not like super expensive. It's kind of expensive. I started doing the Factor meal thing. Have you heard of those?
I haven't heard of Factor.
They're like one of those meal kit things, but they're just microwave meals for 2 minutes, and they have like vegetables and stuff in them. It's good. It's pretty good.
Factor brought to you by Factor.
Yeah, sponsor.
Use code BTS sucks.
Use code no showers just hose.
It's such a long
No showers just hose at socialism.
So just type SOS. So
We're not gonna have houses. We just have one hose.
In the middle of Kansas.
Yeah, I mean, like, because like all my friends are all like strategizing, and it's like before everything that just happened that I dig into, it's like now it's no good for us to be here, and they're like, where are we gonna go? And it's just strategizing, and I'm like,
are you saying for the state of Texas or the country of the United
leaving
States?
the state of Texas. Some of them are leaving the country, and I'm like, well, I am not. I don't have I've never had a passport. Never.
I have one. I've never used it. Like, I just don't have like money to go on trips.
Yeah, and like, what do you do on the trip?
That's a good
You just
question.
spend all your money. You come back. You have no money.
I don't understand vacations. I don't understand how like people,
How do you go on?
how people like our age can go on vacations and be okay.
Debt.
Yeah, I'm
Debt and
already
parents.
in debt though.
Yeah, it's like
I would never go in debt to go on a vacation. That's insane to me.
And they're like the experience, and I'm just like, wow, I haven't left the city of Austin in years. Oh no, that's not true. I drive to Elgin occasionally. I see
Ooh, getting a
the
little
great
fancy.
city of Elgin.
Whoa.
Elgin is the Europe of Texas.
I'm sponsored by Elgin. I go by Elgin.
Use code,
code
no,
Elgin.
no shower, just hose.
I'm sponsored by Elgin. I'm hoping to get Kyle soon to sponsor me.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
city sponsored. I mean, it's
That's pretty
crazy.
awesome. I'm gonna be working on that Lockhart deal.
I work on it because I mean, it's not for money.
Mm.
I'm paid in like promotion. Like they promote me.
Just the barbecue restaurant gives you money or food for free.
They go, there you are. I get like discounts at like antique shops or like gas
Oh,
stations.
That's nice.
That's cool.
I'm sponsored by Cut and Shoot Texas.
Cut and shoot.
Cut and Shoot Texas.
What is it?
It's a town called Cut and Shoot Texas.
Oh yeah, because that's what you do when you go there.
It is a town. It's a town between Houston and Dallas.
Called Cut and
Wait,
Shoot.
Called
Cut and Shoot, Texas.
You have to like really truly go out of your way to go there. But
What's
there's a-
there?
Yeah, what's there?
It's I don't know. It's just a fucking shitty little town in the middle of East Texas called Cut and Shoot.
All right.
Welcome, Cut and Shoot, Texas. You don't want to come here.
You don't want to get. There's an old man in a rocking chair out front. You don't want to come here.
We don't want you around these parts because we're extremely
You
racist.
look like a shitty person, and it's just me. Just like,
I see you're wearing Converse shoes, City Slicker.
I see you're wearing Target Vans knockoffs.
You ain't been in Walmart in years, have you?
You would lie to your friends that you have been. That you say you haven't, but you do because you're poor and you know Walmart, but you're still poor.
I smell the HEB on you.
Smell it.
I bet you got an oil painting of yourself in your living room.
I bet you do. This old man just roasts you.
If you can make it past the old man, Cut and Shoot's actually a great town.
I'm just imagining like what were they cutting and what were they shooting?
Ooh,
Minorities.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Welcome to East Texas.
yeah.
That's where Jakeb is. Throwing
What's he
himself off.
What's
of a
he
cliff.
doing? Right? I mean, there is he from there?
He's on a much needed vacation.
Jakeb needs a vacation.
Yeah.
He wouldn't
He
do it.
does.
He
His
wouldn't do
job
that to
is
go to
his
East
dream
Texas.
job.
Yeah, his job is his dream job. He literally sleeps there.
Yeah.
He eats there.
We record the podcast there
We record the podcast there for his sake, and he's still late.
every time.
I've mentioned it to him. I think that he should do like a Phantom of the Opera there. but he's the Phantom.
Ooh, I do like that a lot.
Where he like just sleeps up in the rafters.
Yeah, because he'll be like up in the rafters wearing a tank top
Mhm.
and like creeping
As
around
he
up
does.
there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's very Phantom of the Opera. It's funny. What if he comes back with no beard but really long hair?
I hope that happens. That'd be cool. Have you seen pictures of Jake with no beard and really long hair?
I did a
I've
long
never.
time
It's
ago and
fucking
went,
sick.
that's not you.
He looks
Oh,
so cool.
Nick and Jake should swap.
Yeah, Nick and Jake should swap.
Oh my
I
god.
want to see Nick with a beard and Jake
With
with
just a beard but shaved head. I want this to happen.
What should I'm part of that friend group. What should I change?
Yeah, what should you change?
What should I change?
You just get long hair and a beard. You don't get, because you've had long hair before though, so it's kind of cheating.
I have had long hair, but I have not ever been able to grow a beard.
Oh, I'm sorry to bring this up on
I
the pod.
need gender reaffirming procedures done so that I can get a beard.
Beard plugs.
And I need I do need testosterone. I have low T.
Oh, really?
What am I saying this on the podcast?
That's
Oh no! Oh, no, I
That's
have
okay.
I have a little tiny little.
Pardon?
No, keep.
I have a tiny little T.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
have a little
Low T.
low T. I have I'm not super low T, but definitely like
Have you ever used one of those like roller needle things?
no, because that seems like bullshit.
I've heard they're real. I don't know.
Okay.
I've never
I
used one.
don't really want a beard. I do want a mustache though.
Yeah, because mustaches are cool.
I want a mustache.
I always,
Not because of Top Gun Maverick.
Wow, that movie
Sure.
like changed people.
It changed my life.
apparently.
It changed my life. There is a period prior to Top
You
Gun
know what?
Maverick, and then everything
Yes.
after.
There's like, I think that when we die, we should just go through the movies like where your friends all announce the movies that like changed your life.
Mhm.
Ooh.
I saw There Will Be Blood more recently. Like it came out, I think, like in 2006, but I
Mhm.
saw it within the past 5 years. And like I've thought about that movie every day
We
since, all day. And that's all I think about. And I think that when I'm dead, everyone should know that.
Do you want a themed coffin?
I want
speak as your-
me to comment as Daniel Plainview, like someone puppets me.
Ooh, I would love to be a part of this.
You want to be a part of my funeral?
Yeah. I want to I can be the puppet master. I can give a whole Daniel Plainview speech. I've abandoned my Katie. I've abandoned my Katie.
Thank you.
I've abandoned my Katie.
I want my wives will be there and like they'll be, I don't know how they'll feel. They're probably
Yeah.
out right now doing science stuff,
You think so?
rescuing penguins or something.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Your future wives or your current
Yeah.
wives?
My future wives.
I was about to.
I'm wifeless.
Aw.
Aren't we all though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think we're in this fucking nerd dungeon right now?
Oh, yeah, audience, we are surrounded by what I think is cool, but I know is nerdy.
Yeah.
Probably
It's like
100 nerd
surrounded,
games.
and I'm not gonna have secrets from her. She's gonna know about stuff like this.
No, I wish I was this cool. Like that's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's
I
what
wish I
I
was
like.
this as cool as Mike. This is something I've always thought. Before I even came to Mike's house,
Yeah.
back when Cold Town was around, and he would come in and be like, "God, this guy's so fucking cool," because Mike does really sick cosplay. This is the Mike cast, and
This
we're
is the
talking about.
Mike-cast.
Cosplay. It looks like it takes a lot of work.
He's probably spent, I don't know, a couple $100 on that costume.
Yeah,
A
he has
long
a
time.
great Doctor Strange one. The Rocketeer one is so sick. He has a sick Rocketeer one. I don't even know who Rocketeer is, but he.
I was
pulls-
gonna say that, but I kept it in my throat.
Yeah, it's fine. I saw you questioning it, and I myself had to contribute that. I don't know where it's from.
It sounds like
It's from The Rocketeer.
something.
I mean, I know that, but I've never seen it.
1918,
Oh,
The
whoops. Almost unplugged
Rocketeer.
it.
That's all good.
Just
Fuck you.
podcast aborted.
Not in Texas. Not in Texas.
Yeah,
It's a late stage. We're about an hour in.
They'll say, "Burn the witch."
How
Get
much
to the
time do you
witch
have left? I
center.
just wanted to be cognizant of your time.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, sweet.
I feel like we're warming up. We're getting a little
Oh
warmer.
yeah, and I haven't been on a podcast in a
No.
while.
I mean,
You're doing
it's
great.
been great. Like,
Oh, I'm doing good.
yeah,
You're
doing
fantastic.
You're
You're amazing.
I
You're-
am.
You're a natural.
Do you want to have me instead of Jake?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Hey, one
You
second.
can cut that. Cut
One
that.
second. Call Jake. We're telling him we're replacing him with Katie.
You actually want to? He's on vacation. We should-
Yeah, well, he's on vacation. He's-
on the cliffs for the army.
He's thinking about
This
it.
will
Is
really.
he- I don't know how old. Oh, yeah, I feel like Jake and Nick. I met them at a certain age, and in my head, they've been the same age the whole time I've known them.
How old do you think Jake is?
I think Jake could be anywhere from 22 to 26.
He is now the age that Nick was when you met Nick.
What the fuck? And
That's
I'm
the most-
arguing.
That's the
is
most
n-
confusing
I've-
possible way
And-
to describe this, I think.
And Nick is now the age I was when you met me. Excuse me. I know Nick's lore.
And then because I think when I met Nick, he was 24.
Yeah. I know the age you met him. It was 24.
And that's, you update my wiki all the
I'm
time.
the Wikipedia editor for all my friends. Yeah.
There's like an item that's like friendships.
It's a timeline.
Subcategory improv friendships.
It links off to a different Wikipedia page.
How much is it to like create one of those like Fanpedia pages? I
I think it's free.
kind of
You
want to
should
do one
do
for
that.
KDP.
I'm horny for that.
That would be so funny.
I asked
The
my
mouse out of
therapist.
Wedlockpedia.
Yeah,
You should do that.
like your fans will be like deep into it.
Oh, in episode 5, they mentioned Jake is 24.
The timeline doesn't add up.
There's a lot of plot holes in this podcast.
I was lying about my age, okay? I lie in both directions.
I only lie Harry Styles style.
What does he do?
He lies in one direction because he said
Oh,
That was
because
Xander.
that was good.
That was, I'll allow it.
That was good. That was good, right?
having like a seizure over here.
Are you okay?
My brain
I
hurts
killed
from
Colt.
that.
I killed Colt.
That hurt?
That joke hurt my brain.
You're just not.
Oh,
Smart enough.
It's
You're not
come
smart
to
enough for
this.
Xander jokes.
Oh, we're talking about your friends' ages. Because
great podcast topic.
there's a very special birthday coming up. I'm
Is it?
sorry.
Whose birthday?
Who am I? There's a very special birthday coming up. I think everyone who likes podcasts had like big fantasies of like being a radio DJ.
I did. I
did.
thought I was
do.
gonna be like a sportscaster for a long
Same.
time as a kid.
I would take, the thing from like the blinds that like the drawstring for them, and it used to have a
Yes.
big plastic thing on the end, and I would do
You
like,
could like kind of like hook it off.
and I would
Yeah.
be like, "Hi, folks," but like at dinner, and my parents would be like, "Eat your food," and I was like, "It's gross."
Welcome to KSBJ. This
I-
food sucks.
I would tell them the weather that happened that day.
That's awesome.
I'd be like, earlier today we had a marine layer that lasted until about noon. And this like my parents would like never laugh ever. Like I didn't think
Yeah.
I was funny at all.
I did like sportscasting in high school for the Powerpuff football
Nice.
game. Have you heard of it? Do you know what the Powerpuff football game
It's
is?
for finally a football for girls.
Finally, the girls can play football.
But we have to call it something super femme and
Yeah,
silly.
and they have to
Demeaning.
wear like pink uniforms. It's very good.
so that everyone knows that these are girls. If in case you're in the audience wondering, these are girls.
in case you're a random old man who wandered into the high school football stadium,
The girls,
am I
they're over
horny?
here.
you're not. You can't know. You can't.
Pink is for girls, blue is for boys.
I did the commentary for that game in high school though.
What did that sound like? Like,
It was so crazy.
here she comes.
No, we were just trying to do like bits and stuff, but
Wow, you weren't even taking
didn't take it
female football
seriously.
seriously? You fucking piece of shit.
it was so boring.
I
It
mean,
was
I don't
flag
understand
football.
football.
They
It's
don't know
really
what they're doing,
boring.
folks. And I'm not making a comment on women in general. These particular group of people who happen to be women do not know what they're doing. I'm not making a comment.
I am stating a fact.
I never did anything cool like that. I did want to do like radio. And I still think about doing co-op occasionally. It just seems like a lot of work.
What's co-op?
That's a local radio where you volunteer for a couple of months, like get to know the place. They orient you to radio life. And you can submit to do a show of like obscure music.
Oh,
interesting.
I would love to do that.
I'll send
and
you some
just
info. It's pretty
play
cool.
You should do that.
Everything that I want to play, I'd be like, we're listening to every Prince song I like, and you can't do anything.
The Prince Hour.
I think that my fans want that.
Mm-hmm. They do. As a fan of you,
Oh, you're one of my fans?
yeah, I want that.
We'll update the Wikipedia. Let people know it's coming.
My fans also want me to have Wikipedia. They're clamoring
Yeah.
for it.
People just keep hitting me in the DM saying, "Where's your Wikipedia, bro?"
Where's the
We can't
wiki?
keep up with your
Where's the
lore.
wiki?
Where's the wiki?
Hashtag where's the wiki?
Where's the wiki?
The Mouse Out of Wedlock wiki. Mouse Out
What-
of
how
Wiki,
did
should I
you-
call it?
Yes.
How did the name Mouse Out of Wedlock happen? Was it just a bit?
No, I think it came from. We were trying to come up with names, and Rat Bastard was mentioned.
And we wanted to do something.
Because he was born out of wedlock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rooster Teeth came from cockbite.
Cockbite?
Rooster Teeth. Do you know Rooster Teeth?
Yeah, they have teeth.
Yeah.
Jesus, do I look like some sort of dope over here?
So also, Rooster Teeth is a local Austin production company. Media
that
company.
made movies such as
nothing
Teeth.
good. More like
Laser
YouTube.
Team's okay. Laser Team's okay.
Laser Tomb.
Laser Team.
He worked on it.
I didn't.
Oh,
I know a lot of people. I did work on it.
You're in showbiz a lot.
Thank you.
Put that on the wiki.
In showbiz a lot.
He was in showbiz a lot.
Rooster Teeth. So Rooster Teeth is like a production company in town, but the original name was Cockbite, and they shortened it to Rooster Teeth eventually.
Because they said we don't want people to be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
And sodomy is illegal now.
But in Texas, they do YouTube.
Oh, I watched YouTube.
Yeah. They were good 10 years ago.
I've heard of that. I know you too.
I feel like I've worked with so many people that were 17 and 18, and I've been roasted so much that I think I deserve it at this point.
Really? What's the go-to if Gen Z is coming at you?
Oh,
what's the thing you hear the most?
I would be like, "Oh, can I show you guys a TikTok I saw?" And then they roast me because I watched the TikTok on Instagram.
Right.
And then they roast me because the sound or whatever isn't cool anymore, and the joke or dance the person is doing isn't funny anymore.
Well, I got to say that if it's made it to Instagram, it's a month after it's probably been popular on TikTok. So
alerted me to that. They were like, "This is
you're behind," they said.
And they would always
late.
be they would think I'm younger than I am, and then when I say my true age, they're always then they're stuck on that I'm old, and I would just be doing something benign, and they're like, "And you're old."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that seems
"Yeah,
mean. That seems mean."
Yeah, I am. And at the time, I had roommates and stuff, and I'm like, "I'm just like you." It's very what's up, fellow kids.
I see.
How do you do?
I think you need to start flexing that you know stuff about the 90s that they don't. I think that's the move in this situation.
So we had someone that didn't know what Y2K was.
Damn.
Remember when we were fucking idiots?
Yeah, it was just
I guess that makes sense. Why would nobody needs to learn about Y2K because nothing happened.
Yeah.
It would be me, and I'm in my 30s, and then the managers are also olds, and so they would make a reference, and I would laugh, and they're all like, "That's not. But what are you guys talking about?" It's "Oh well, let me explain it." And they're like, "I don't have time for that. That's sus."
That's sus.
I hate them. I hate Gen Z. I hate them.
Why do you hate them?
Yeah, why do you hate them?
Because I don't understand them, and they've moved on from everything that is cool.
Hey, I'm Gen Z, man. If you're gonna be mad at Gen Z, you gotta be mad at me too. You gotta be mad at me too, Xander.
Yeah,
are you
I'm
mad?
happy
Why
to
do you
be
hate?
mad
Are you mad at your
me?
friend Colt?
Yeah,
What's
easy,
up, bro?
because
Which
you've
Colt's
moved
a cool
on.
name.
All the
Thank
references that I know are no longer relevant, and if the things I know are no longer
I'm gonna
relevant,
say something
that means I'm no
controversial.
longer relevant.
You're gonna say something.
I'm gonna say something controversial. I'm an oldest sibling, and I think I always like people younger than me because I'm used to having people younger than me that I take care of and stuff. And my friends that are youngest or only children hate people younger than them.
I'm the oldest sibling as well.
I'm the baby.
And you're a bit.
I would say every one of my friends is much older than me.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
Yeah.
All my friends are younger than me or a lot older than me, except
Same.
my BFF, who is a year younger than me.
I think for me, I moved here when I was 20 and just started doing film industry stuff immediately. So
so you got friends
yeah, everyone I worked with was in their 30s.
And they're all just old now.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, they're in their 40s now.
No, it's just weird because I just never I didn't have college friends obviously because I wasn't going to college, and then everyone I worked with was
what did you
much
do right
older.
after high school?
After high school, so I'm from Kansas. I went to
the Europe of the United States.
Right. Yes. Yeah. The bidet capital of the United
bidet capital of the United States.
That's right.
So clean you can drink out of it.
Your butthole specifically.
I'm drinking out of buttholes.
But I went to Kansas State for 2 years to do computer science, and then dropped out and moved down here to do film.
Whoa, the computer science to film pipeline.
I mean, it is kind of a thing. The computer scientist drop out to YouTuber pipeline.
Yeah, I mean, they have the skills.
Just tech, like just learn tech for 2 years and then moved down here and did it.
That's awesome. I mean, you have it on your resume, and like that's sick. And to know how computers work,
it's fun. It's convenient. It is weird though, not having like any people in my life that are 25 and younger.
Yeah, because like lame.
Yeah, they're lame. I don't know a single one that's cool.
I don't know any that are cool. I don't know. Yeah, like what is cool now?
I think you're cool.
You think I'm cool? Thank you. That will carry me home. Yeah, I'm an extrovert, so I'm going to basically an adult play date to like referee, because 2 women set up their adult sons to meet as friends.
What?
Hold on.
Yeah, 2 moms are friends in Taylor, Texas, or Copeland, and said, "Oh, our sons should meet."
How old are the adult sons?
In their 30s.
And why are you there?
Why? Yeah,
Because
why
I'm an extrovert and I'm funny, and I could be like, "We're all friends. This is cool." Yeah, why am I hanging out with 2 dudes?
I'm trying to figure out how did this situation even start? Like, how did you get hit up for this?
Because like I'm funny.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
We've established.
I know that.
And there's
agree.
a pool. There's a pool involved, so
Okay.
I want to go. And it's like, I'm like, yeah, I'll go, and we'll bring.
Do you know these people?
Yeah, it's my best friend.
Gotcha.
She's
I understand. It was like, just like randomly got hit up on social media. Like, you're funny. Come hang out with our adult sons.
That's kind of a sick business. Like, hey, come, like, we'll pay you a couple, like, $30 an hour to be a friend.
They have like professional cuddlers, right?
Yeah.
You could go do.
I
this
thought about doing that for a
professional friend
while.
thing. You thought about participating, or
being a professional cuddler. Because I'm a really good cuddler. And I have like this, like, my body is great for cuddles. And
humble brag.
No, it is. It's a great cuddle body. And I'm like, I can do this professionally.
You should. That'd be
the issue
good
is
for the show.
The issue is I am like such a horn dog. I'm like, I can't be in this situation at all.
Bruh.
I can't be in this business. I'm too good.
I'm sorry you're falling in love with me.
Stop. You're just holding someone. Stop falling in love with me.
It's just Xander in the interview for the cuddling application. I am a bit of a horn dog.
Yeah, I would love to say that in any job interview. Just a very honest job interview. Like, what do you bring to the team?
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a horn dog.
What's your biggest weakness that you foresee in this business?
I'm just gonna be real horny.
Any of my jobs in a bar or a restaurant.
I'm a bit of
a horn dog.
So it'll work. Like, I'm a horn dog with pretty much anybody. They come in, so they'll get some flirty
Line cook, dishwasher, chef, bar back. It don't matter to me.
I'll horn it up.
Marlboro Reds, Marlboro Blacks.
No filter.
No filter. Some filter. Filter I bit off.
Oh, God.
So
Monster
you should be
Energy.
a professional friend.
Yeah.
I think.
Sorry. That world is still. That was my big war. The service industry.
Service industry.
And I just go into the memories.
Come back.
You're flashing back.
Yeah, I flashed back. Like, it was the thought of like a Marlboro Red and a Monster Energy, and I like started short circuit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to put this in the Wikipedia. Katie's biggest weaknesses.
Bit of a horn dog.
I'm a bit of a horn dog.
Well, that's on my Wikipedia. Xander's biggest weakness, bit of a horn dog. Katie's biggest weakness, Monster Energy.
Danger.
Service industry.
Bad. Biggest weakness, bad. Is this bad for me?
Colts, what's your biggest weakness?
I don't know. Tell me.
Right now, if something happened, would it make you do something else?
Bullets fired out of a gun.
Yeah, for sure. I'm weak to bullets fired out of a gun.
Wow.
I probably should have, like, I haven't done a job interview in long enough to have like a formatted response for biggest weakness.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm talking like in a comic book sense, like for your comic book characters on Wikipedia. Mine is bit of a horn dog. Bad. For Katie, and then Colt.
Short dyed hair.
Short dyed hair.
That's why I keep
Oh, we're gonna get that kind of weakness. Hell
I don't know. I don't know
What
answer.
colors?
Ooh.
Blue, pink,
Whatever.
green.
We're cool with whatever.
Is there a dating app specific to people with short dyed hair?
I wish. I'd be on it.
We can make that.
Okay.
Wow. In Austin, this must be like a good place for that.
That's like
Hypothetically,
Superman going to like Kryptonite City.
Yes.
Going to the planet that Kryptonite's from.
Krypton.
Krypton.
I think we might end the show there.
You can find me on Twitter at ZanFrancisco69. I already told you BTS pieces of shit.
You don't need to
Oh
be
my
doing this.
God.
You don't need to be doing this. Follow me on Twitter, Colt45Joyce, YouTube, Colt Joyce. Marathon is going to have a YouTube channel. It's probably linked there now. Find it. Katie, you have anything to plug?
Yeah, I'm into troops. I'm in Hills to Die On, and I'm in Beyond Belief, Factor Fiction, Fan Fiction, and we're trying to have a show come out. Unfortunately, folks, I'm going back to school in August, and so if you want to see me,
Donate.
you gotta please donate. Please hand me some cash, and just like you gotta catch me in a show before it's too late.
And Katie is available for friendship hangs.
For friendship.
All right. That's the end of the show.